Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Dailydvar. And here's a brand new Halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 14th day of May. Here we go. Now, today a Halacha about tanning on Shabbos. Now, I'm not talking about sunbathing. It's one of the 39 malachas that you're not allowed to tan leather. In other words, to process hides of animals to turn them into leather. Most of you are thinking, trust me, Rabbi, I'll never do that on Shabbos. Well, you might think that you'll never do that on Shabbos, but there are some subcategories of things that you could end up doing on Shabbos which could cause you to be guilty of that. Remember that they tanned hides or prepared leather for the building of the Mishkan, and that's how we always categorize things that were not allowed to be done on Shabbos. So, how could tanning apply to you? Here's one of the ways. First of all, if you were to pickle vegetables on Shabbos, all that saltiness and putting a bunch of salt into liquid and vegetables inside to soften them up and turn them into pickles, if you were to begin that process and bottle it up on Shabbos, causing all that salty liquid, that would be guilty of, only rabbinically, of tanning, and you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos. Anytime you prepare a very large amount of very salty water, you're guilty also of, rabbinically, of one of the preparations for tanning. Even though you're not using it for tanning, it looks like tanning and it's not supposed to be done. A little bit of salt water that we prepare for, and it's not so salty, what we do on Seder night, that's not a problem. Anything you're not allowed to do on Shabbos, often you're not allowed to do on Yom Tov. So that would have been a problem, but such a small amount and not so salty, that's why the salt water that we create for Seder night is considered okay. If you wanted to brush your shoes, they're made of leather, and put cream or softening oils or any kind of stuff like that on the leather and brush it in, you're not allowed to do that on Shabbos. That too, if you were to do that, you'd be guilty of, and that would be rabbinically, of tanning on leather on Shabbos. One more, although this one I guess you wouldn't do too often, but if you were to hammer against leather, softening it up, for that too you would be biblically guilty of tanning on Shabbos, so don't do that either. Sunbathing on Shabbos, nothing to do with it, but that's not such a good idea either. It's not such a kosher activity for Shabbos. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.